Good day, my name is Vaj Padilla, and our lesson for today is about scheduling and digital marketing campaign. For newbie freelancers, you need to run your own digital marketing campaign, which is focused on positioning and promoting yourself, your skills, and your solutions to client problems. This is done through a 21-day campaign as a requirement for this lesson. Digital marketing campaign. Don't forget your campaign. Use the following words which are very important in creating campaigns. The first word is awareness. The second one is consideration and decision. For awareness posts, you need to promote yourself. You need to introduce yourself and tell your clients or your supposedly audience about your services, about services that you're offering. For consideration and decision, consideration, tell them your benefits and why would they hire you and what makes you different from other freelancers in the market. You have to instill in the mind of your prospective client that they should not be looking for other freelancer, but when they come to read your posts or watch your videos or just look at your content on your pages or social media profiles, they would immediately think that it is very beneficial to work with you. Regarding decision, this is the most crucial part of your campaign. You help them, your clients, your audience, your prospects to decide that you really are the perfect person for the job and that they should think that you will be able to help them solve their problems and you are the right person. So that is the distinction of those three very important words when creating your campaigns. It is also important to post daily and on different times. Think about your clients in a different time zone and they get to read your posts or your content during the times that you are asleep. Of course, if they have a different time zone than ours or in the Philippines, it's very hard to keep abreast of their waking hours because their working hours is supposedly our sleep time. So try to experiment on posting on different times, and you can use other apps such as the scheduler apps to post it for you. You don't need to always be there in your computer, front of your computer, your laptops, or on your mobile phone because you can schedule your posts. In posting a content on social media, don't use the same caption for your series of posts. Of course, if you have used one caption, leave it alone and create a different caption for another content. So do not replicate, do not duplicate because our readers and our prospective clients are very discriminating when it comes to that. Of course, you don't want them thinking that you are, in fact, just reposting and repurposing the content without exerting an effort. Okay, so a strong post that catches the reader's or client's attention, stating how they can benefit from your services and from hiring you is one surefire hit. Tag your prospects and friends that can help you land a client. Respond to inquiries as soon as possible. The benefits of social media scheduling. So I've mentioned earlier that you can use social media scheduling apps wherein you can create a content calendar and then fill it up with valuable content and then use a scheduler task or a social media scheduling tool so that it will post on your behalf. So the benefits of social media scheduling are the following. You can be active without being physically available. If you are not available on any specific day and time for whatever reason, the social media scheduling will save your day. You can post even when you don't have internet. So if you have scheduled your posting on different times and on different days, even though you don't have an internet because you're traveling or you are outside of the signal zone, you can still post your content on your social media pages. You can spend more time creating better content. So if you are able to schedule your contents on different social media scheduling tools, then you can free up your time, which would be normally used in posting and creating content, to just creating content, which is a different one from the things that you post. What else? You will have less distraction. Of course, if you have scheduled your post, distractions will never matter because it's already programmed to post on your behalf. And then if you are distracted physically, it won't have an effect on your campaign. You can post outside business hours. So for example, the business hours are over and the people are at their houses. So if you have used social media scheduling tools, you can post outside business hours because you can target people who are relaxing, who had a rough day and they just wanted to chill. And sometimes or oftentimes they do check their social media. So if your social media profile and your page is sharing valuable content or interesting content for their benefit, then you can actually say that social media scheduling is working. What else? What are the benefits? Manage different accounts from one place. So this is one of my favorite tool wherein just a single click or two can lead you to the agency or can lead you to where you want the post to be. So even if you are not in your working area, you can still post because you have scheduled your content. So you can manage accounts from one place to another. Or if you can manage account of your clients, provided you don't have only one client, you have more than one client, you have two, you have three, you have four, you can use the social media scheduling to post or manage different accounts from one place. Social media scheduling tools, I have found and used some of these social media scheduling tools and I'm sharing it with you. So number one, of course, is Facebook. Facebook is one of the websites that are very innovative and are always trying to replicate the success story that other countries have experienced in dealing with social media and the use of technology. The second one is Hootsuite. The third one is Loomly, Sprout Social, EveryPost, and CoSchedule. Each of the following websites have their own rules and concept when it comes to social media scheduling. But all of these websites are very accommodating in terms of service post because they allow flexibility, they provide convenience, and then they provide ease of doing business. So if you have tried Hootsuite, this is one of the most popular social media scheduling tools. Sprout Social is also a social media scheduling tool, and then CoSchedule That is self-explanatory. Later on, after this lecture, you can browse the following websites that I have told you and get the actual feel of using social media scheduling tools. So this is an example of a social media content calendar. It is a monthly planning calendar of all your contents and when will you post them, what time will you post them, what will you post, and all those stuff. So this social media content calendar will serve as your guide as you navigate yourself towards your campaign. Okay? So are you still with me? The next thing for social media calendar is that you can filter out unnecessary contents or those contents that didn't really make up to our schedule or to our instruction or to our requirement. So if we are going to create a social media content calendar, we are guided. It's like a Bible for all your postings and for your campaign. So this is one example of a social media content calendar wherein there are 4 columns: Facebook, and then the title of the post or the title of the campaign is the title of the campaign is an awareness campaign. Okay. The link where it will be seen should be attached on the calendar. And then if you are with or working with other persons, you need to include them and create interesting snippets so that the caption or the content will be interesting enough to warrant success and likability. So the next thing that we're going to take up is content repository. Content repository is my favorite term for creating content. So as a strategist, I am very, very particular with creating content repository and monitoring as the days progress about the progress of the said project. That is why a social media content calendar is very important, because without it, you will just tend to post whatever random thing is traversing your mind. So I hope you have understood the lesson. And if you have any questions, you please try to ask your trainer. I'm always welcome to answer all of your questions. And if you can endure what you have endured, so I am thinking also that I'm not really that unfortunate as I think of myself to be. So if you are contemplating on using social media calendar, scheduling your digital marketing campaign, and improving your success rate, of course, there are tools that I mentioned that you can need to make your life easier. So if you don't have any question, again, my name is Vanch Padilla, and our lesson for today was scheduling of social media posts and digital marketing campaign.